Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Card Talk Live. This is going to be a unique time. It's halftime between the noon Central Time starts of NFL games. I don't know if this is going to be absolute fire. We're going to get so many people in the room, we can't even handle it. Or if it's going to be relatively slow. Either way, if you're watching this on replay, the giveaway that is talked about here when I give a secret word is not eligible to you, unfortunately. It is only eligible to people that stay through this entire live. And at the end, when we call it, you never know what's going to happen. It's surprising. It's fun. It is hopefully incentivizing you to stay and watch and be involved in the content here, including commenting. This is Card Talk Live, not Joel Talk Live. Card community, I want you to show up and to talk. And if you do, and you stay through and you type in the chat the magic word, you will be eligible for one of these specific Joel's Sports Cards giveaway packs. I've done a couple of these lives before. They were a ton of fun. Two have already been chosen. One was a Bills, and the other was a WWE. Zach Sports Cards. If you're not familiar with this channel, go check it out with an H. Zach Sports Cards won one of the wrestler ones. So I've made some more, and I have all of these available packs. Now, the name is the team of the players in that pack. The cards include 2 and top loaders, and those are the ones that have the most sauce, the most significant. There's no claim for any specific financial goal, meeting, bar, and it's meant for a collector to enjoy and to have fun. So 2 top loaded cards. There's also 4 cards in penny sleeves. Those are either inserts, rookie, color, numbered, just something that's a little extra. And then there's included in that pack 3 base cards. All of it is team uniform unless it's like a rookie that was drafted to your squad and it's never left. Might be a Bowman card in there, first Bowman type thing, or a college uni in one of those classic products like Luminance that comes out. Maybe they have the team logo on the back, but there's also, Xavier Worthy in his Texas Longhorns jersey as well. So thanks for hopping in here. I'm trying just different times on these lives. There's a chance that eventually I get a little bit more of a locked in schedule so that people know when to expect. But my hope is if you see the Joel's Sports Card live, that you're at least intrigued enough to tune in. So again, if you stay through and get the magic word, you could win one of these prizes. So stay locked in. But while we're just hanging out here, I want it to be discussion based. So if anybody in the comments has anything to say, whether it's the sports cards hobby, whether it's the games that are going on here in the football Sunday, whether it's just your fall vibes, what's your favorite fall movie? Do you think that Thanksgiving is underrated as a holiday and then it deserves more than literally just one day? Halloween kind of eats up October. Christmas, depending on where you're at, what you celebrate, can eat up a lot of different places and days in the schedule. But what about that? I'd love to talk about anything. So interactive time here. Feel free to let me know that you're in here and let's enjoy it. Otherwise, I'm great to just ramble and to monologue. And my hope here is actually to talk about hope because there is a lot of what I would say cynical conversations in the card community right now. But I do have a belief that it is going up. That the future is bright, and that's not just rose-colored glasses. That's not me just trying to pump positivity so that this hobby, continues for my own enjoyment. I really do believe that we're actually still in the spot where people could hop in and have a lot of success, could have a lot of fun. Certainly, right now, we are literally a hobby divided. Topps, Panini, the licensing of everything is in different places. Who's in what product and autos in what product is something you have to be aware of. And that's not the plan forever. I feel like we don't talk enough about that Topps will have the signers. They'll have the licensing. They'll have the historic brand to be able to produce Topps Chrome, various other finest Cosmic, whatever they want. Like there's a lot of really, really strong brand IPA, and we're going to get there. The athletes in these sports are only getting more athletic, faster, stronger. The promotion of the leagues is only getting more robust with social media. I'm sure they're going to be only expanding in that. And just like in many forms of the sport. Like it takes a minute to evolve. Fantasy baseball didn't go from, just some people keeping stats in a notebook and then all of a sudden ESPN leagued. It took some time, for mainstream communities, people to get involved in it. I know it's going to happen. I mean, this space is just too cool. There's a lot of really beneficial parts of being in the hobby, owning a piece of history, collecting something, being able to potentially make this a side hustle. That's something that obviously folks nowadays are looking into all the time of, hey, what can I do to not only enjoy my free time, but potentially have a little bit of income come from that. And so with that being said, I think that, the quote that Ruben said about 10xing the hobby gets talked about a lot. I don't know what the number is going to be, but I know we are not at the ninth inning of this baseball game. I know that there's a future floor that is only getting higher. So when people are sitting around and saying, bah humbug, this is just like dying, going to zero, whatever the term is that they want, ruining stuff is always ruining the hobby. I have hope that it's not going to stay like this forever. And I'm really interested in the idea that people forget, like, there's a cyclical nature to everything. We kind of want, like, to hit the peak and to be there for the peak, but a peak requires something lower. It's like the most basic principle of everybody wants it to be, hey, happy Saturday or Sunday, Berry. People want it to be the top of the mountain and to be like, oh my goodness, all my cards are super valuable, more valuable than they've ever been. Yet they don't want to have the moment that precedes the peak. This right here, it's going to go up. And I think 2020, 2021, there was that spike that brought the hobby to a place that it had never been. And it has come back and kind of found the sustainable floor. I don't think we're going to stay at the sustainable floor forever. And people got to figure out what their move is in that. Are you here to collect? Are you here to consume content? Are you here to flip, to make a channel and have content? Like that is happening in real time. And it's really interesting to just see it unfold. We get so focused on these minor stories of, hey, CGC laid people off. Oh my gosh, the hobby's dying. That's like literally part of any business, especially when you're talking, Q4 is right sizing. I think in a lot of ways we are right sizing this hobby, and it is actually right sized in a much bigger position than it is right now. But you can't just go and have it be forever, right? Gusts of wind in this. It is necessary to have the peaks and the valleys in order to have it grow. 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of a thing. It's not just 30 steps forward, because that would be way too far. So if anybody who's listening or in the comments on the replay has a comment on that, I would love to hear it. Would love to be able to interact with you about this different content and this hobby that we love, because ultimately I think community is what people are most drawn to in this. Certainly, they come for the cardboard and the pictures on it, but most people will leave if they don't find some form of a community, whether it's at a card show and they start to know people, whether it's through listening to a podcast. eBay even could have some community. Hey, I'm still going back to the same buyer, or the same seller, probably more likely. That is so important. And so one of my favorite things about a live like this is that it can build community and it can be part of talking and being enjoying in this. Because otherwise, if we were to zombie land this, like the movie, and everyone's gone and I have access to every card shop LCS in America, yeah, I would enjoy the first time going, like, so just again, we're gonna what's the word? Um Apocalyptic is not it. Apocalyptic. Man, syllables are tough. This is not me endorsing anything in reality, but in a apocalyptic world where no humans exist, but zombies are everywhere, and I would have the possibility to open whatever product I would want. I could open those first couple boxes, and it would be cool. But you could pull every Ellie De La Cruz auto you want, and if no one's there to go, yo, sick, it would feel so hollow, right? That's why breaking, I think, is noteworthy in a lot of people's experience in the hobby. I personally could find joy whenever I'm on vacation. I rip a box myself, but that's also because I create content and most of my rips are on camera. So it's nice to just occasionally kind of go back to the roots of it all, where I was in sixth grade and opening, Tom Brady rookie products and stuff like that, and just sorting base cards into NBA starting lineups for fun. It's good to go back to those roots. And if it was just that forever, I think most people would be like, this is lame. They want to be able to be in a room with a breaker and for folks to get excited for them with them about the card they hit. They want to be able to talk to other people. Hey, this seems like it's garbage. A lot of people like to complain. It's part of the fun of entertainment. I learned it the most clearly in watching WWE professional wrestling. Folks want to be able to offer an opinion on something and to say, hey, I think this is really not what the direction should be because of X, Y, or Z. This person shouldn't be the champion because they don't have enough charisma on the mic. This person should be pushed because they got a social media following, whatever it might be. We love to be a part of the story. Everyone wants to be in on the story, right? And so community and cards makes that happen for people when you're opening a box on YouTube, right? We get to review the product. That's probably the largest reason why people watch content reveals, unboxings of different card products, right? Hey, I saw this box at Target. Somebody might, while they're in the aisle, quick go on YouTube and look and say, hey, do people think this has something worthwhile? What's the case hit, Chase? Who's in this? Like, do the designs look good this year? Are the color parallels pop in, or are they a little bit kind of understated in a way that is not exciting? All of that stuff, people want to be able to offer an opinion on it and to be able to share that with others. And so because of that, I think we need community in this hobby more than ever. And so as this hobby grows and eventually there's a little bit more of okay, I don't need to go to either Panini or the Tops, but here's the spot. Yes, folks are worried about that in terms of being a monopoly. And also, it's good to be able to go, here's where your entry point is. Now we're going to lead you to a sustainable place. 2020 through 2021, maybe somebody got an entry point, but there wasn't enough of a system to guide them. Hey, here's where you go to check your comps. Here's how the different platforms you can sell on, what fees they're going to pull through, kind of what you could expect in terms of interest, supply, demand, all of those things. It was kind of just welcome to the jungle, and a lot of people got ate. And so with that, even people in content were eaten up, like they weren't necessarily able to sustain it. Life maybe got busy when the time that they had allocated to this hobby was shifted to other priorities. A lot of different things happened in a lot of people's lives. And so you got to make it sustainable. You got to have a path, and hopefully community is what does that. So shout out for watching this, anybody. Thanks for watching on a replay. Right now, I'm going to offer a secret word. If somebody puts it in the chat while there is this minute, you will receive one of these wonderful packs from the Joel's Sports Card community. So listen up, focus up. If you're about to tune on an NFL football game, make sure that is muted until now. The secret word is going to be hot sauce. Hot sauce is the secret word. I do like to keep it food related. If there is a typing in of hot sauce into this right now, into the live chat, we will then have somebody win this prize right here. I will put a minute timer on, and we will then go from there. These packs will be shipped anywhere, one of them for the winner of the giveaway. Hot sauce is the keyword for anybody that just hopped in. Hot sauce is the keyword. And this prize, you would get to choose one of these wonderful teams, whether it's in the NFL, NBA, or MLB. In these packs, there's 2 top-loaded cards of more significance. Those are the ones that I'd be the most excited to get as a fan of this team. There's 4 cards that would be soft-sleeved, either a rookie, an insert, color, parallel, number, those types of things, and then 3 base cards. So If you type in the phrase hot sauce, you'll be entered into this giveaway that is given and ran live. Anybody that is watching on replay know that this is not an option for you to be able to have. The minute has actually run through. And so I'm going to give it away now to the first person in the comment to say hot sauce. You will then, if you're in the Continental 48, be eligible for the giveaway from these NFL, NBA, or MLB packs. I'm really glad I was able to try this time in a Sunday. I'm always curious what will work. Is the NFL, when people are hanging out on their couch and it's halftime, will they maybe tune away? I think the efficiency of Red Zone, just giving you content for 7 hours straight, basically, is too large of a grab for folks. So again, anybody in the chat right now who types in hot sauce, first one to do that will win one of these packs sent to you. I've gotten to spend a little bit of time making them, and that's something that I've been able to enjoy. I hope to be able to bless somebody with these things, and we've had some really good conversations in these Card Talk lives. I've been able to enjoy some of those back and forth. If you would have a time where you would think this would be done best, whether that's in the morning, whether that's in the afternoon, whether that's evening, would love to hear. Obviously, evening has the most people breaking on YouTube as a platform. That's something that I think has a good amount of success in terms of time and viewership on this platform, but evenings can be tough, for consistency. So as I'm trying to figure out what's the right time, I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall. So we still have these packs. No one's typed in hot sauce yet. I feel bad just keep talking about it, but I'd rather actually give something away than to just end it. So I'm going to keep giving it time. If somebody types in hot sauce, we've had a couple people coming in and out, which is fun. In this hobby and creating content, you got to be confident and not have thin skin, I've learned. And so I'm aware of how great of a blessing it is to have anybody interact with your content at any point. It's so fun. So even when a channel like this, a live like this maybe isn't as robust as the previous ones, I'm grateful for any interaction and any watching in all of this. So last chance for the live. Otherwise, I might have to run a randomizer, I guess. As I said this from the beginning, I said if anybody is watching this on replay that it's ineligible. We just had somebody else hop in the room. If you are in here right now for the first time and you type in hot sauce, you will be the winner of this Joel's Sports Card giveaway pack. Last chance, Barry. Barry, do you want it? You're back. You're here. You want it? Hot sauce? Are you not Continental 48? Is that where we're running into a problem, Barry? Because maybe you're just being gracious to other people and you want others to get it. But know that I'd really love to be able to gift you one of these packs, Barry, if you're Continental 48. There it is. Hey, Barry, thank you for being gracious enough to give it to other people. But you, my friend, are the winner of this. So what you can do now is email me at Joel's Sports Cards, JoelSsportsCards @gmail.com. You got to reach out to me because I don't have your information. So do that. I can send you a list, the picture of this list, and you can let me know. Or if you screenshot it right here and you can see it, would happily send that to you in the Continental 48. I'm glad that football's happening today. I hope you have success with your team. Obviously, you can't have everybody have the success, but you right now watching you, I hope you have success. My Vikes have looked a little understated, and so we'll see what the second half holds. All right, Barry, hope to hear from you. Emailed at joelsportscards@gmail.com. Until next time, y'all, know that I won't probably do this Sunday again. NFL eats up too much of the space, but look for another live of Joel's Sports Cards here to be enjoyed by the community, to talk about the hobby, the different things going on in the sports that we care about, and maybe just some good old food talk or holiday talk, weather talk. I'm a Minnesotan, so I can talk about the weather for days. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace. keep ripping, keep entering giveaways, and keep watching Jewel Sports Cards live stream. Peace.